June 5th, 2026. It's first Friday in Knoxville, as well as Rhinestone Fest, so we headed downtown to check out some galleries.
Where are we going next?
We're going to see Beauford Delaney with Degrees of Separation at UT's Downtown Gallery.
Beauford Delaney was a famous artist born and raised in Knoxville, Tennessee. In his legacy, he carries a few titles. He was a known queer artist, a pillar of the Harlem Renaissance, and famed friend of well-known artists, writers, and filmmakers at the time, many of whom he painted. Dr. Mary Campbell, a professor of art history at the University of Tennessee, spoke at the opening reception of the show.
And I find it incredibly moving to see all of us gathered here today, right? All of us connected as a result of the reality of Delaney's life and the way in which it's changed all of us. And really connected too in our commitment to sharing Delaney and his legacy with a much larger community.
Over the last 10 years, I've seen many of Delaney's works, and I always enjoy his use of color for artistic expression. Next, we headed to Dogwood Arts Gallery for the show Coat of Many Colors. This show was curated by another Appalachian arts and culture magazine called YNST Mag. And we got to meet some of the curators and talk about the inspiration behind the show.
Hi, my name is Adam Kane, and I'm the editor-in-chief and founder of YNST You're Not Seeing Things magazine. We have been working on this show since I think early November, and Dogwood Arts has become one of the big partners and supporters of YNST, and they reached out and said they were interested in helping curate a gallery all about Pride Month and LGBTQ plus identity in Appalachia. So we've featured artists from all across Appalachia, but we got a good amount that also submitted to be a part of the gallery show. We got very lucky that the gallery opening coincides with Rhinestone Fest here in Knoxville, which is celebrating the LGBTQ plus ally and musical icon that is Dolly Parton. And we wanted to create something that was celebratory for Pride Month about LGBTQ plus artists, and also sort of talked about identity and like how folks identify themselves in the various ways. Is it worn like a coat? Is it a patchwork? How is it different from individual to community? And so Coat of Many Colors just made total sense to us. You can follow YNST Magazine everywhere at YNST Magazine or ynstmagazine.com. We're working on issue 12. Subscribe today to get your copy.
Overall, we really enjoyed the variety of works in this show and the diverse queer perspectives that it represented. But time was running out, and we knew we had to get to our next show. Our next show was an unconventional one, and we didn't know what to expect. But we headed to the Point Church, only knowing that there was going to be a puppet show. When we got there, we found the church dark, except for an illuminated stage at the front of the room. And I realized this was going to be a shadow puppet show, based on Appalachian folklore. The beginning of the story predates human involvement in Appalachia, and instead focuses on the origin story of the Wampus cat. Then humans move into the area, and the Wampus cat becomes a legend told among men. Human involvement continues, including the TVA's establishment of man-made lakes all around Tennessee for hydroelectric power. The resulting destruction of ecosystems through human interference becomes the catalyst for the climax of the story. At the end of the show, we were all struck by the beauty of what we had just witnessed, and the room stood to give a standing ovation. Afterward, I headed behind the stage to ask my friend Ashley Mays how it was done.
So it's a shadow puppet show, so the whole thing is cast shadows. So the stage is here, but here we have just a classic overhead projector. You might have taken notes on one of these when you were a kid. And the way that it works is this is shining up here and reflecting out. So anything we do on the projection here comes up on the stage, but it also creates like a second projection where what we can do is we can then puppet from the bottom here and create layers of puppetry through the different points of light that are coming through.
Looking at the set and the puppets, I found it hard to believe the amount of detail and production value for a show that was only for a single weekend. When we talked to some of the crew, we learned that this had been a 2-year process, and that an outside musician had been brought in to compose the music for the show. In the back, there was an accompanying sound installation that we got to try on the way out.
Yeah.
When we got outside, there was a crowd discussing the performance.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that actually gave me hope for Knoxville. I know. I'm not gonna lie. It made me be like, damn, art is like that in Knoxville, Tennessee.
It can be. Yeah. They got a
that
grant.
part, it can be, and I feel like it opened up possibilities I didn't even know. I didn't even think about.
There was 2 years of planning.
2 years of planning?
Yeah, and they got a grant.
Uh-huh.
They had a prototype, and it was a collaboration of different organizations.
It was stunning. Yeah. When I say I was in awe the entire show, and I was amazed by the production, I was transported by the music, the actors and the people who were actually like giving the motion to the puppets. They did a beautiful job. The scene where the Wampus cat got electrocuted and those towers and the wires. Margaret and I literally said like we both cried. Like it was so emotionally jarring. Emotionally jarring. Yeah.
The most powerful thing for me was when they brought in the footage.
Oh yes.
The footage that we could relate to. It wasn't shadow puppet anymore. It was real.
Especially with the World's Fair. I've never seen that footage before.
Right. They gave the story real grounding. Yeah. In Appalachia and in Knoxville, which made it so relevant.
All right, Wesley and I are this way.
I think we should do a rating system. I think we should do
What would you rate it against last week?
Wes last month said 5 glittery stars out of 5 because of the glitter thing.
Yeah, I would give this. There's quite a few.
I'd give it 6 Wampus paw prints out of 6.
I would give it 6 colors on the rainbow out of 6.
I would give it, let's say,
10 shadowy figures out of 5.
Wow.
It's my favorite one I've been to.
Favorite first Friday ever.
Favorite first Friday ever. Cut!